You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the Only One Media Group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities, and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius Dinny Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome to another awesome episode of Vigilantes Radio Live right here on iHeartRadio, and I'm your host, Deanie. We have another special guest for you guys, so you definitely want to stick around for that. And as a matter of fact, go ahead and text your buddies or your family members and tell them to tune in, because we're about to dive deep into another interview. But before we bring them on, I just want to say you can make today a total triumph. You know, you can stay focused and effective. You can make positive progress throughout the day. This time tomorrow, you can be significantly ahead of where you are right now. You can do it. Deanie believes in you. Even if this day started off on the wrong note, you can turn it around. You can begin right now. There are those who would give in and give up, but you know better. You can make this day great no matter what might have come along, or what's about to come along, or what's coming right now. You are alive, and today is your day. The past is history and cannot be changed. The future is not yet within your grasp. So I don't even know why you're worrying about that yet. Today is here and full of every positive possibility you could ever imagine. So help yourself to the ones you really like to pursue. Every thought, every action, feeling, hope, opportunity, and desire that you've ever experienced has brought you to today, like right now, here. In this day is all of the power and substance of your life available for you to use. What a marvelous opportunity. Before another moment goes by, jump on in and see what great things you can make of it. Take that from me, Coach Deanie. That is my word, and word is on.
Yo, hello, and welcome to another incredible episode of Behind the Mind series, where we dive into the universe of the people who create these marvelous aspirations. It feels so good to be back with you guys once again. Big ups to my folks who are Indigos, Crystalline, or the Starseeds, and for my Vigilantes audience family. And of course, my hooligans, and shout out to my people who are vegetarian, pescatarian, or vegans. We are averaging over 41,000 live listeners, and we've been at this for 7 solid years. I appreciate all of you guys who have been rocking with the kid on this journey, and we are still evolving, baby. It is all because of you, most definitely. We are the people who have dedicated their lives to music, spirituality, business, literature, education, news, art, films, and research in every aspect. And we want to allow you an opportunity to tell your story. Man, we've had celebrities on our show, from Grammy Award winning artists, nominees, to actors, comedians, CEOs, technology revolutionaries, educators, visual artists, from authors to professors, and vampires. Or people think they're vampires. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. Come on our show and chat with Deanie. So check it out to book an interview or to appear on my other show, Skeptics. Email me at vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. That's V as in Victor. Or you can email me at chatwithdeanie@onlyonemediagroup.com. We hope to get the stories behind these unique people and give them a chance to tell their truth to us and the universe. That's Vigilantes Radio purpose. You know the number to dial, 701-801-9813. Share that number with your buddy right now and tell them to tune in to connect with us or our guests, or you can hop in the mix directly from my website, onlyonemediagroup.com. Right from the homepage, you can slap that go live button and you'll be right here live in the mix and in the chat room with all of us. So feel free to shoot over some questions to ask our guests while they are here, but only as time permits. Sometimes my guests and I talk entirely too much. And as always, all episodes are available for free download. You can grab it from either Spreaker.com/Only One Media Group, iHeartRadio, Spotify, iTunes, Castbox, Player FM, YouTube, or any app from the Google Play or iTunes Store, or over at our website. I've conducted over 1,000 interviews and counting.
All right, guys. Again, welcome to the show. You're listening to VRL. That's Vigilantes Radio Live, and I'm your host, Deanie. Our interviews go beyond the music, the news, the books, the arts, the films, the acting, the technology, the entrepreneurship, the education, the entertainment, and sometimes even that thing that we call the ego. Our interviews are designed to go behind the scenes and into the minds of these incredible human beings, the ones who are out here giving it their all for me, for you, and for the world. With that, let's welcome our next guest to the show. He goes by the name of Luke Atme. Yo, welcome to VRL.
Hey man, how you doing?
Doing great, man. How are you, my friend?
I'm good, thanks. Apart from a little cold that came all of a sudden today, but it's all good over here. Thank you for asking.
Absolutely.
How are you guys coping with it? How are you guys coping over there in the States?
Man, the weather's crazy right now. Very, very wishy-washy on what it wants to do. So we kind of we have to pack a coat, a sweater, some shorts, some jeans, and boots and all that, just to be on the safe side some days.
Yeah, getting ready for the winter, innit? Yeah.
It gets a little crazy before the winter comes.
Absolutely.
All right, man. So, man, what is the genesis of Luke Atme? The whole start of your musical journey. What called you? What compelled you to pursue this as a passion?
Sure. Well, it hasn't been an easy way, Music is never something easy. But it all started from since I was 8 years old. I've always had a passion when music was on the radio or my parents were playing some music. I was always paying attention to the lyrics and the instrumentation. And since I was 12, I started to take classes, singing classes. And at 14 years old, I joined a recording studio in my hometown in Italy. And at that time, I was just doing covers, by that time I was just making covers of my favorite songs. And that was until I got 18, and that's when I moved to London and I started to study music at the university. And that's when I actually, was sure that it was going to be what I wanted to do for the rest of my life.
Yeah. I mean, upon your start in music, was it always a serious thing for you, where you're thinking about 3 years down the line, 5 years down the line, or was it more of you're learning your ropes, you're playing around with it as a hobby at first, you just, trying to soak in all the information, all the practice you can? Or did you just take off running, and, from the start?
Well, what I can say is I like to discover myself and take the opportunities as they come, learn as a musician, as an artist, whatever you are, just to learn from the experience and the mistakes that you make. So, I've been, trying different things since I was in university. I was in the studio, and then I was doing shows. I was working as a cover band as well in the UK. I did a lot of different things, but I think that's all what it made me being today. What I am today as an artist, as a musician, it's all thankful to whatever I did in the past that made me build my, creativity and artistry in music.
Absolutely. So what genre did you start in at first?
Yeah, so that's been, varying with the time, because I studied, university, I was studying rock and hip-hop and jazz, all those kind of genres. When I got out of university, I was just going into the pop scene, making pop songs. especially. But then with the time, after the first EP and the second EP, because I'm half Latin as well, so basically I've always had this kind of groovy Latin groove, like the bachata and the salsa and all that kind of movements from the Latin music. So then, after my second EP, I started to discover myself as a Latin artist as well, and that's when I started to experiment with reggaeton or Latin pop, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
So it started from that, and I always loved rapping. So always in my songs, I was putting like a little bit of rap. Even if I was doing a pop song, I was making a bridge into a rap part. So then that also came now as me being like a hip hop artist. So like I make hip hop now, I make reggaeton, but it all started from pop. So it's kind of like evolving myself.
Yeah, and you breeze through those genres so easy, like they just came natural to you, and I can't wait to see what sound you come out with next, or blend next. A true genius, man. So let's talk about the EP, Dreams for You. Yeah. So from the start, man, what's the difference in this EP versus the other two?
So, well, it has been 2 years that I haven't released an EP. So, like, the first music work that I released, as I told you before, was a pop EP. Then I had the second one, and then I was just releasing singles. So that's, like, been two years that I haven't released an EP, and that's completely different because a lot of things happened. Basically, I wrote and recorded and produced this EP during the lockdown. I was, like, experiencing the lockdown in different cities because I got stuck in different cities as I travel a lot.
Oh,
so
wow.
basically, that all came from there. It's different from the others because for the first time I was stuck in other countries, and even there I was trying to make music. Like meeting musicians and producers from website or from suggestions of friends. So it's different because it's just me, like a different version of me after the lockdown, after the COVID and everything that happened. I lost my grandfather, I lost my puppy. So like a lot of things happened to me, and I wanted to make something different. I didn't want to make any ballad or something, angry. I just wanted to bring good vibes to whatever was listening, to my listeners and my fans.
Yes, sir, and I'm sorry for your loss. My condolences.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, which song on the EP happens to be your personal favorite?
Well, that's a tough question, but I would say the one that almost gives the title to the EP, which is the track number 2, is called Dream Life. And at the beginning, I wanted to, give this title to the EP, Dream Life or Dreamland, but I thought that it was something too obvious. So then it all just came Dreams for You because it's 4 tracks, 4 different songs. They all represent like 4 dreams. They're like a trip into another dimension, each one into their genre and their mood. But my favorite is Dream Life, and I will say it's my favorite because I recorded this in Belgium. So I was basically working with a producer over there that I never met before, and for the first time he was not speaking English. So it was a sort of like a headache trying to understand each other because he was speaking French, and I speak a little bit of French, and then he was speaking a little bit of Spanish, and I speak fluent in Spanish. So we were just like trying to communicate, but at the end, it all came just through music. So for like, I was making this song just through the vibe and the music. Like, I was not able to tell him play these chords or, just do half tempo at this beat, but I was just telling him through the music, expressing myself. So I guess that's why it's my favorite from the EP.
Yeah, wow. So tell us why you chose Starting From the Bottom as your debut.
So yeah, Starting From the Bottom is the track number 1, and it's the lead single from the EP. It all has a reason. Basically, Starting From the Bottom is also the second track that I brought, when I was back from the States to UK. And this is a song talking about my roots, my hometown. Like, it's the first time ever that I take position in talking about my people, my hometown, my country, Italy, my city, Naples. So I thought that it was the best beginning for the EP, like an introduction to it. It's the more wild and more energetic. So I thought it was going to be the best fit for the lead single of the EP.
Absolutely. All right, guys, we're about to dive deep into the lead single, the debut, Starting from the Bottom by Luke Atme, and then we'll be right back to put him in our traditional hot seat. That's where he gets to perform for us, whether that's singing, rapping, poetry, inspiring the people with his words, telling a joke, telling a story from his life, or even playing an instrument. The choice is his. So when we come back, we'll find out if he has what it takes to be put on the spot of Test of his true artistry. But for right now, here it is, Starting from the Bottom.
Look, everybody been coming from somewhere, like, I'm one of those who came from nothing. I started from zero. And this is from my people back home, this is from my city. Look at me. Starting from the bottom, rising to the top. Like a roller coaster, but I'm only going up. They don't name my business, they all trying to plot. Better stay away, cause I'm better than what you thought. I'm on the front, this is my zone, ain't giving rules, cause I follow none. Why'd you get mad when I'm on spot? I heat it up, I make it hot. I got the cash, I got the cards, eating caviar at the shop. I live my life, I do what I like what I do, and that's no surprise. Haters gonna watch when I live this life. I'm so exclusive, yeah, that's right. Can't keep up, cause I'm out of sight. I smoke so much, I touch the sky. Yeah, ain't got time for a love affair. Yeah, ain't got time for shit like this. Only money matters to me. I wanna be forever rich. Starting from the bottom, rising to the top. Let's go. Like a roller coaster, but I'm only going up. Yo. They all in my business, they all trying to plot. Better stay away, cause I'm better than what you thought. Bang, bang, this place about to blow. Bang, bang, I'm going out of control. I'm from Italy, I'm from Napoli, the seas at the beach, drinking Capri. We always trip on the best weed. A yacht, a house, what else do I need? They knew me out there, they don't know me here. I'll be everywhere, you ain't getting here. These are my people, I won't let them down. Street kids who need to that's my town. You can't have a pizza for less than $3. If you spend more than 10, you know you're getting fucked. Raised with nothing but values we've got. Don't play with me like Vesuvius erupt. Yeah, don't trust everything you say. Yeah, that's what my mama told me. I'll always have my family, they will always have me. Starting from the bottom, rising to the top. Like a roller coaster, but I'm only going up. They all in my business, they all trying to plot. Better stay away, cause I'm better than what you thought. Bang, bang, this place about to blow. Bang, bang, I'm going out of control. Get along, vibe with Luke. I'm a savage, I'm so cool. Can't be polite but kinda rude. Might be honest, I'll send you news. Don't you like me? A lot of people like me. But if you ain't, then don't stress me. Cause my nerves are thin, I'ma put you in the bin. I'ma roll you like burritos and I'll pop you out like shit. So please don't call me up, don't ever mention me. Or if you're talking money, then I'm honest, look at me. If you don't make $1, it don't make no sense to me. Just read few newspapers, you'll find me in magazines. Don't you challenge me, cause it's sure to make you quit. Starting from the bottom, now I'm the richest on my street. Don't give me your order. We're not at the diner, been a fashion week, wearing cool designer. These clothes make me drip, make me look finer. Starting from the bottom, now I'm the headliner.
Oh, man. Ooh, wee, that was fire, man. Yo, I turned up so hard, my coffee spilled. And I'm wearing my favorite white t-shirt. Jeez. It's terrible, man. I got so loud that the beat came in. So I was like, I didn't want to listen to it before everybody else. So I'm like, I want to be surprised like everyone else. When it came in, it was like, I don't know about this. And that beat dropped. And I was like, oh, then he like ripped through that verse so effortlessly. Yeah, man. That's definitely a hit maker. All right, let's go ahead and bring him back. Luke Atme, welcome back. You're back live with us. And in our hot seats, what are you going to perform for us?
Yo. So, I'm very glad you liked the song. I'm glad that you felt the energy. That's all about it.
Yep.
And, yeah, for tonight, I would have loved to sing for you, but because I got a cold, I think I'm just going to rap a little bit, free rap style. What you guys think? Shall I go ahead?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. What you looking at? What you got out there? It's all about the business. I want no affair. You better listen up. This gonna be fun. Look at me on Vigilante and we're going hard. Very nice to meet you. Let's just get a picture. Amazing show tonight. You don't wanna miss it. Straight from London to US. We're on Flick at 3 a.m. Dreams for you, streams for me. Blessings, Yoli, to look at me.
Ah, my man.
Yo.
At me. All right.
That's
Man,
it.
massive. All right, bro. Yo, before we let you go, man, let our listeners know where they can connect with you online.
Absolutely. So for all of you that want to join me on my socials, I'm very active on all of them, and my username is the same for Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. It's simply I-am Lukeatme. I'm Luke at me. Just simply as that.
All right. Well, sir, I want to thank you so much for stopping by, lending us your time, your music, and everything.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yes, sir.
Thank you
Yes,
very
sir.
much. It's been a pleasure.
All right, man. Well, take care, man. We'll be watching for more records releasing and EPs.
Of course, we'll do, yeah.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Take
Good
care.
night.
Have an amazing night.
Thank you guys. You as well. I'll see you later. Take care.
Thank you, my Vigilantes family, as always, for checking out my podcast over here at Vigilantes Radio Live. All episodes are available for free download, and you can grab it from either Spreaker.com/Only One Media Group, Spotify, Castbox, iHeartRadio, iTunes, YouTube, the app Podcast Addict, or over at our website, which again is onlyonemediagroup.com, and that goes for every single show that we've ever aired. If you like to request some music or send something for me to play, email it to vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. That is V as in Victor. And here's my disclaimer: we are genre free, we do not judge, and we absolutely do not base our opinions on hearsay but facts alone. And actually, scratch all of that, because all of my opinions are always right. That's the bottom line. This is my show, so deal with it. Just kidding. On behalf of myself, Denny, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, either afterwards or live with us. Spread the word, because sharing is caring. We stepped up our game just for you guys and our guests to make sure that you have the best experience here on our show. Be sure to connect with me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Snapchat, TikTok, at all social media sites, as well as Spreaker, YouTube. We always follow back. Okay, well, just remember to put yourself into everything that you do and never stop investing in yourself. Peace, love, grilled cheese, and talk with you later.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds of the duo No Longer the Hero. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com. This is a Seventh Sign Regime Rebirth Worldwide Syndicate exclusive.